Caution by Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey has been quiet on the music scene for the last 4 years. Since the release of the Emancipation of Mimi, Mariah hasn't been getting the type of reception she's been fond of for most of her career. Does Mariah turn that around with her latest album? Here's our honest review of Caution by Mariah Carey.
Caution by Mariah Carey.
Yes, sir.
We did reactions to Get the Fuck Out.
And With You.
Mm-hmm. And we were pretty impressed, right?
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah.
How you feel about this album artwork?
It's a Mariah cover, you know. Some glamorous, wavy shot. But I do like the colors. I like the blue and what's that purple lavender kind of feel. So yeah, I like it.
Yeah, straight teeth.
Yeah, it's straight to the point.
Big hair, big earrings. It's Mariah.
Yeah.
Album artwork. I mean, that's what it is, man. The flow of this project, man, this is more along the lines of R&B that Mariah would do mixed with the 2018 need to want to curse and everything. That's the vibe I got here.
Okay.
Because there's a couple times, like even on Get the Fuck Out, which I like, where it just seemed like she was cursing a little too much. But of course we found out why. Because BB Borelli wrote the song. Great art. We love BB Borelli.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know who BB Borelli is, please look her up.
Yes.
She's a great songwriter. She would have been singing Get the Fuck Out.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Because that's just who she is. Or even if she wrote this for Rihanna, because Rihanna curses all the time too. Yeah. Mariah just doesn't strike me as the type. But the flow of this project is R&B with cursing. Like, so this is probably like the closest you're gonna get to maybe like Butterfly Mariah Carey at this stage in her life, in my personal opinion, for those that remember the Butterfly album. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like this vibe was, like you said, it really fits the mold of the music scene now, and that doesn't detract from Mariah. I think she actually holds up pretty well, and I think that she found a mixture of production that really suits her voice, and I just really like the groove of it. I mean, it's nothing too much, but it's nothing too simple either. It's just a nice, chill R&B vibe.
Yeah, highlights, man. My highlights for this, for one, I want to say With You. I think it's going to go down as one of Mariah's big hits. Like, We Belong Together. You're going to hear it on, like, all the Quiet Storm stations, all the old school R&B stations, contemporary R&B stations. Yeah. Because it's got that type of good feel to me.
Okay.
DJ Mustard did his thing on that beat. That's definitely one of the highlights. On a no, I'm not a fan of the beat. I didn't like how they use the Crush on You beat. Not a huge fan of the hook. But, you know, shout out to Priscilla Renee for getting that writing credit on that joint. Yeah. The Distance featuring Ty Dolla $ign, an amazing song. Song. 8th Grade, I tried to understand what the fuck that song has to do with the 8th grade.
I don't know either.
It makes no sense, but the song is amazing. I love the song. And Portrait, it just almost gave me that feel of the title track Butterfly. From the album Butterfly. Like, this is like the first time I've heard Mariah in that big, like, ballad style of song. Like, she hasn't done one of those in a while. Like, you know, like I Give You My All type style. Like, that type of feel, just a little bit more toned down, not that over the top as those great songs are. Right. Those are my favorite songs on this project.
Yeah, man. With You was a great song. We reacted to it, but like here in the context of the album, it was really, really good. I really think it's one of her best songs. I agree with you. No, I didn't really like the hook, but I do feel like it's one of her, like, just fun, feel good, kind of like let's chill tracks or whatever, you know, like just to have a good time. The Distance was crazy. I love the input by Ty Dolla $ign, but I just love the production on it as well. The production was really, really smooth. Giving Me Life, I thought was really a standout as well, because it just had that old school type of vibe, but it fits in with today's scene as well. And then hearing Slick Rick was pretty dope too. One More Again, I actually thought that was a good song. I hate the title name, just because I hate that phrase, One More Again. But I actually thought it sounded great. 8th Grade is amazing. I don't know why it's called 8th Grade, but it's a great song. And Portrait was a great way to close the album out. I thought it was just Mariah-esque, but at the same time, it was something new and fresh for her.
She tried to go with the Bruno Mars 9, 8, 9,
yeah.
10 song.
I'm feeling that. I love that.
I mean, it's not Bruno Mars style. Lowlights. I want to say the Caution song.
Okay.
Only it's not that I don't like the song. I think the song is actually pretty cool. I just, for this to be the title track, because I was just like, I think With You or Portrait should have, or The Distance should have been the title track, or even 8th Grade, which would have sounded weird for an album name
8th Grade
from Mariah Carey.
Yeah,
but those songs, like, or just have a random name for the album.
Yeah,
because Caution, I didn't feel like that was a strong enough title track. Like, you look at albums that have a title track, usually the title track is like the song that's like, wow, you know, but that kind of failed on this project for me. And like I said on a No, I didn't like the hook, and I didn't like the way they rehashed the Crusher. It's not that I don't like the beat, it's just I just not a fan of the overall product that came out of it, but the writing on it is on point.
Yeah, the only one I really wasn't feeling all the way was Caution. I mean, I like the way it sounds, but it just really, like you said, didn't do anything as the title track. Wasn't a bad song, it just really didn't hit me there. So yeah, that was the only really low light I had. Other than that, this was a really good sounding project.
Final thoughts. This is Mariah's best album since the Emancipation of Mimi. She's been quiet for a while. I'm glad she's getting back more to the R&B sound as opposed to kind of. I'm glad she didn't take the Bryson Tiller route or like, you know, the auto tune, high, lo-fi, her sound.
Yeah, she still stayed in her own zone.
Yeah, she's just cursing. I mean, that's the only thing that is kind of new to the Mariah repertoire here. Like, I'm pretty sure she cursed a lot in real life.
Yeah,
but in her music, it's sometimes like in the 90s R&B, it's like cursing was like not a thing. That was like R. Kelly's thing, and that's why he was looked at as like the bad boy of R&B, Bobby Brown style. But, you know, it actually is a dope album. Dope guest appearances as well. Yeah. It was dope to hear Slick Rick, Ty Dolla $ign, Gunna did his thing. I like the way he flowed on his verse. And Mariah did her thing on this project, man. I love anytime she references Bone Thugs and Harmony. I think them two, when they link up, they always make good music together. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, man. It's a great sounding album. It's very relaxed. It's very chill. And it's just good R&B. I think that you'll love it, you know, knowing Mariah and just what she brings to her music. And, you know, she still got it. I mean, with this 15 albums in, and, you know, she's not showing any signs of slowing down. I mean, she's taking it easy, but she can still bring it to it.
And not only that, what's the name is about to come out and play for the rest of the year.
The Christmas joint? Yeah.
So she's about to make a lot more money. Just every year that song just rakes in the dough.
Yeah.
Final grades, man. Look, Mariah Carey's best album in years, hands down. Give it a check. I'm glad to see that she's back in this capacity. I know, call it the old school in me, I like to see her working with Bone Thugs and the Brat and Missy Elliott, you know, and Jermaine Dupri. I mean, he only worked on a No on this joint. I wish he would have kind of did something else as well, but it worked out. And you need to holler more at Brian Michael Cox too. You need more Michael Brian Cox, and then maybe some more Timbaland if Timbaland's gonna kind of step out of his zone with that 8th Grade beat, because it didn't sound like a Timbaland beat to me at first.
Yeah, man, I give this a check. It's definitely worth listening to. You will find about a good handful of songs that you like on here, but once again, Mariah's just killing it, and who's to hear more?
Yeah, man, Mariah's back, and it feels good. Now, hopefully Usher could get back.